A hiker's disappearance in the isolated Oregon mountains in 1995 raises questions about a virus connected to the area's fauna. While hunting in the area, a young Blake Lovell and his strict father Grady hide in an elevated hunting blind after spotting an enigmatic humanoid creature hiding in the forest. After 30 years, Blake, his wife Charlotte, and daughter Ginger reside in San Francisco. His marriage has become difficult because, like his now estranged father, he has trouble controlling his temper. One day, he gets the keys to the house he grew up in and a death certificate for Grady, who vanished. In an effort to fix his relationship with Charlotte, he chooses to take a vacation there. As the sun sets, they run into Derek, a local, who gives them directions to the house. A creature kills Derek, scratches Blake's arm, and pushes them off the road before they get there. In an attempt to shield his family from the monster outside, Blake quickly leads them to the house, where he turns on the generator and blocks the entrance. Blake begins demonstrating symptoms of his illness, including tooth loss, excessive perspiration, and noise sensitivity, while his arm is bloody and infected. He puts his ear to a side door after hearing the creature, but it grabs his foot through the pet door and hurts him more before Charlotte hits it with a hammer to stop it. As Blake loses some of his motor skills and his ability to communicate to understand her, Charlotte becomes more and more worried. His hair begins to fall out, his vision becomes blurry, and he develops fangs and claws along with more teeth and fingernails. He has fur on his body, and Blake bites on his arm like an animal to relieve the pain, which terrifies her. She is able to jumpstart an abandoned truck that she finds outside. The creature smashes the windshield before the family can flee, forcing them to take cover on a greenhouse. To get the monster to follow him, Blake runs in the opposite direction after giving Charlotte the signal to bring Ginger back to the house. Blake reappears a few moments later, more deformed and limping. He scares Charlotte and Ginger by approaching her violently after vomiting a severed finger. He gets ready to leave after realizing how dangerous he is to them, but the creature enters and attacks. Blake positions himself between his family and the monster, and during the struggle, he kills the creature by biting its neck. Blake identifies the monster as his infected father after noticing a tattoo on its arm. As the last phases of his werewolf transformation set in, he dashes outside. He attacks his family out of self-control, and they take refuge in a nearby barn. Using his newly acquired night vision, Blake moves in and approaches them in the dark, but he is caught by a bear trap Charlotte set up. As the sun rises, Charlotte and Ginger escape to the nearby forest and hide in a hunting blind, while he chews off his entangled foot and keeps on chasing. Charlotte points a rifle at Blake as he climbs up. As Blake pushes and Charlotte shoots him to death, the family exchanges a final glance after realizing Blake is in pain and wants to die. Before leaving the forest and admiring the beauty of a valley he had once told of seeing as a child, they tend to a dying Blake.